One, I like to start off by giving all praise, glory, honor, and respect due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I like to give double honors to DL, the apostles of Great Millstone, who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel set up on the earth to teach today. And I'd like to give salutation out to the Akim out here pushing the word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. I got a quick little lesson on how do you show your love to the Lord? Because personal experience, I know a lot of people that say they believe in God, or you run into people that say they believe in God and they love God, this, that, and the other. But you tell them you gotta do X, Y, and Z to show your love, and they be like, no, you don't. So I'm here to kill that whole little situation real quick. I got a couple little quick scriptures on it. I'm gonna start off with 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. It says, "For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous." And that word grievous, if I'm correct, is it means to be hard. It's not for real hard to do. It's plain. I mean, it tells you if you love God, that we keep His commandments, and that the commandments are not hard to keep. Because it's simple. Like, okay, don't eat pork, don't eat catfish, don't live with another man's wife, don't smoke no weed, don't defile the temple. I mean, if you think about it, it's not hard. It can be done. Don't get blinded. I mean, that shit's simple. He not giving you, he ain't telling you gotta learn how to do 2 backflips in the air at once. I mean, the fuck? Next scripture I'm gonna get is in St. John, chapter 14, verse 15. It says, "If you love me, keep my commandments." It's simple. He tell you. It's in multiple places, just like how the salvation is only for Israel. It's in multiple places. It's all about keeping them commandments, man. You keep the commandments of the Most High. That's showing true love, because if your parents ask you to do something out of respect, and you got love for your parents, you're going to show them, you're going to give them that respect that they rightfully deserve. And you're going to do what they say. The same thing go with the Most High. He is our Father. He's our Father that is in heaven. So, hey, He give us certain rules and regulations to go by. You supposed to do what your Father tell you, just to show Him respect. And respect you, if you love somebody, you're going to give them respect regardless. I got a quick another scripture in Matthew I want to hit on. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse, I'm starting at 37. It says, "He that loveth the father or mother more than me is not worthy of me." And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. "And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it." Okay, so I'm sorry, at 38 when it says, "He that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me." So hey, you gotta be like Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai followed the laws. He was the ultimate example for us on earth, because he followed the laws to exactly how they were supposed to be done. He showed you that everything can be done. He showed you that, pursuing back to 1 John 5 and 3, that these commandments are not grievous. He showed that. He gave you the perfect example. It says verse 39, he that findeth his life shall lose it. Okay, so in that world, you come up in the world, you do all this, you become somebody in this world. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to follow these laws. That's when it says you should lose it. That means that's an eternal life. Eternal life. It says And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So he that give up all these worldly things. Like how Paul said he counted all losses, all other things to him as dumb. He gave up all that shit. He didn't care for that shit no more. He only cared about these scriptures and what the scriptures told him to do. That's how you gotta be in this truth, man. That's showing real love, man. If you was able to make such and such amount of money or have such and such amount of fame, and you give all that up for the Lord, that shows something, man. That shows something. So lock it. Give me 1 second, lock it. Alright, it's lock it. I had to check the food. My next scripture is I'm gonna get in is in Deuteronomy chapter 7. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, Know therefore that Yahweh, thy power, he is power, and a faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him. Okay. So it say he going to keep his promises. That's what covenant is, that promise. And show mercy. He gonna let you get away with certain things. With them that love him. Okay? How do you love him? It tells you in 1 John 5:3, and it's gonna tell you right here. It says, with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. So it's non-stop, man. This for everybody. For everybody that's an Israelite. Verse 10. And he repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face. Okay? So if you tell you that the love of the Most High is to do the commandments. So what's the opposite of love? Hate. So to hate the Most High is to go contrary to his commandments. Do the opposite of his commandments. It's simple. Verse 11. And see, verse 11 going to tie it all together. It says, Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments, which I command thee this day to do them. Verse 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to these judgments, and keep and do them, that Yahweh thy power shall keep unto thee the covenant and the mercy which he sware unto thy fathers. Plain. They tell you, do these commandments, do the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Just keep it. Because he gonna show mercy. Probably when you most need it, man. Jacob's trouble is coming, man. It is around the corner. It is coming. But on another note, some people always say too is, well, God know my heart. God know I love him. God still love me. I'm going to tell you like this, man. Salakia. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 17. It says, I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Period. Period. You can't get around these scriptures, man. You can't get around the scriptures, man. So with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, honor, and respect due unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel, set up on earth today to teach. Salutations to the Akim out here pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and with charity. With that, I'd like to say, Shalom.